Hillary Clinton goes in on President Trump, first labeling him as a sexual assaulter and then later accusing him of being obsessed, her word, with Hillary Clinton. The former Secretary of State and Democratic presidential candidate was speaking at a forum with her husband, the former President Bill Clinton. Take a look.
You know, I'm going to keep speaking out. Apparently, you know, my former opponent is obsessed with my speaking out. Apparently there was another, somebody told me, tweet today. Honestly, between tweeting and golfing, how does he get anything done? I don't understand it.
All right, so here's the tweet that she was referencing. President Trump writing, "Crooked Hillary Clinton is the worst and biggest loser of all time. She just can't stop, which is so good for the Republican Party. Hillary, get on with your life and give it another try in 3 years." All right, let's start there. I have Steve Rogers with me here in New York, a member of President Trump's reelection advisory board, and Robbie Mook, CNN political commentator and Hillary Clinton's former campaign manager. Gentlemen, good to have both of you on. And Steve, I have to start with you. I mean, why is the president so obsessed with Hillary Clinton?
Well, Brooke, let's put things in perspective here. This most recent incident, Hillary Clinton is at an event to honor her husband. 25 years since he was elected, to honor her husband. And what does she do? Instead of focusing in on the man she loves, she focuses on the man she hates. So who's obsessed with who? She's a distraction. She's a distraction to the Republican Party and the Democrat Party. But when we talk about obsession, it speaks for itself.
But Steve, I have 2 pages of tweets. You see all the circles, all the mentions of Hillary Clinton. It's like 11 times last month. That's a lot of Hillary Clinton.
Yes, it is.
The election was more than a year ago.
Yep.
Why can't he let her go?
Well, because she doesn't let him go. And you said something interesting in your earlier report. It was great when you said, look, this is who we voted for. We expect it. She's got to expect a response. So I'm comfortable with the fact that he's transparent, that you know what he's going to say. This is him. And frankly, it's kind of refreshing, at least to me, that I don't have to worry about what he thinks and says behind closed doors.
Okay, so Steve finds it refreshing. Robbie Mook, how do you see it?
Well, I don't know what to say. First, Steve said that she was this massive distraction, and then he basically acknowledged that Donald Trump is the one who is making this a distraction. I actually agree that this is an attempt by Donald Trump to create a foil. He's in real trouble here. His party controls every aspect of our government, and they can't seem to get anything done. I think largely because the president doesn't really understand the policy. He's not in the middle of it. He's not able to lobby and get votes. That's why they basically stopped him from going on the Hill. So, yeah, I think the president loves this. This is a way for him to talk about anything other than his inability to get a law passed or the substance of the laws that Congress has on the table, because they're not good policy. That's why they keep failing.
I mean, Steve, we know, and I want you to respond to what Robbie said, and we know that, you know, a lot of Democrats, and listen, a lot of people are even saying Donald Trump needs villains in his life, and Hillary Clinton is a great villain. I mean, who better unifies Republicans than sort of hating on the Clintons? So is this a strategy? This is just an old playbook strategy that's going to work with him again?
No, I think he's telling the truth, how it is. But in reference to responding to your guest, the president's accomplished a lot. Look what he accomplished in the Mideast. Look what he accomplished with China. The temperature in North Korea is going down because he was pretty masterful in how he got China involved. I have to admit that.
I mean, I don't really know how we fully can measure if the temperature in North Korea has gone down just based upon what the president said. Let's be fair.
No more missile launches. China envoys are there.
I mean, so far.
Yeah, so we'll keep it that way. But look, the tweets, I think people are making a lot out of the tweets. I mean,
it's a lot if Hillary Clinton mentions.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of a lot, you know, and I agree with you. But the fact of the matter is, I said I see it refreshing because to me, you know, a lot of these things are said in the past before Twitter, behind closed doors. The establishment is lying to us. They're always lying to us. I have a president there that really is drawing the establishment out, and the guy has nothing to hide. He owes nothing to no one except to the people who elected him to office.
Robbie, we know that, you know, your former boss, Hillary Clinton, she is vowing to continue speaking out against Trump as well, knowing Trump and his inner circle have made it clear that he is this counterpuncher. Do you think she at all is taking advantage of this and is therefore also, to a degree, responsible for this continued back and forth between the two?
Well, I think the clip you just showed of her tells you everything you need to know. She's just responding to what the president, the fact that the president is tweeting so much. I think she's entitled to do that. Look, everybody in our democracy is entitled to speak out what they believe. I hope she continues to speak out. I obviously supported her and worked really hard for her because she's been such a lifelong advocate for kids and families, and we need that now more than ever. You know, that we say the president's accountable to the people who voted for him. My question is, why in the world, then, is the president raising taxes on those people to provide tax breaks for people like himself? His whole business empire is a series of LLCs. He's going to get a massive tax break here. So I actually do wish we would spend more time talking about the substance, because I think this tax bill will go down in flames. It's a really bad deal for the people across this country who voted for Donald Trump.
How about love Bill and stop hating Donald Trump? How about that? Love your husband. Get away from everything else.
I think what Hillary Clinton loves is seeing the American people succeed, and I think this tax bill and the repeal of Obamacare are a disaster for those people. So she's speaking from a place of caring for a lot of people, and
we are succeeding. We are succeeding.
And we leave it. Steve and Robbie, thank you both so much.
Thanks.
Always want differing opinions here. Still ahead.